But alternatively, there's also the other argument where, that this could help Trump in succeeding in slowing down China's export strategy and therefore reinforcing the US's position as a global power.
I like to remind people for the last 30 years, the average annual rate of growth of the American GDP has been about 2.5% to 3% per year. Over that same period, the average growth in the GDP of the People's Republic of China has been 6 to 9%. That's why the Chinese are what they are now. If you can keep up a differential like that for 30 years, the gap between any two countries disappears. The United States had one or another policy in effect to try to slow down the Chinese and to speed up the Americans because they saw that in their national interest, Republicans and Democrats alike. It did not work. And their decision now to hype it up more by adding tariff war and trade war, I don't see, I mean, it makes no sense to me. The, the Brics are too big. They can all trade with one another. They can kiss the United States goodbye. It's almost as if I were crude in my humor, I'd say the United States is now rushing, but it's too little and it's too late. You waited too long. So much, and here's the irony, which you will enjoy, and I hope your audience does. So eager were the Western capitalist enterprises to make a profit killing off of going to China because the wages were so much lower, because China had the fastest growing market. And every entrepreneur who's ever gone to business school, where I have taught in my life, was taught in my classes, like the classes of my colleagues, if you want to succeed in business, you go to where the wages are low and the market is growing. For the last 20 years, China has been the number one country where those things were true. And so the capitalists went there and helped build the Chinese economy, which they now recognize is an enormous danger for them.